Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Velus Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run here with Swift. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. To throw is Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready up. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Another run here, another run by Swift.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Young. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Ready.
This one caught at the 4.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into the hand. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Panthers take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. He's got it at the 3. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Brooks. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Young to throw to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. That's a gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throwing on second down, Williams. This one down the field for Everett. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down is Young. Now he'll run it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. This one, deep downfield for Mingo. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
The motion man is Johnson. On second down, Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw, Young. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace Johnny Hecker on to punt. The Bears have Velus Jones deep to return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bears 10, Panthers 7.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Here's Young. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Now Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always...
That one taken in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. And they're stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Ready, break. Let's go now. Ready.
To throw, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Another big play and another 1st down. 26 on that one.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20.
Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Go.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard
Here's 1st and 10. Now Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the give, here's Swift. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and long.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
They'll run. It's Swift. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. To throw is Young. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play. And None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On the return is Jones. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Set.
Third and 9.
Track at 60. Here we go. Here we go. 18 rapid. 18 rapid. Go.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Tremble comes in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. They'll run with Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift Touchdown, Chicago. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. The kick is good. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Young to throw on first down. Taking off. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
That's on the right side and corralled by Thielen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Moore going in motion. They look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. He is in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. This one to the tight end, Tremble. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser on a line accurately downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. Mingo, the man in motion. Here's Young. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. To throw is Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he can only get about half of what he needed, down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. They'll come up here 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And that's now 4.
I came in nothing but some